Now we're ready to go to the lender. And since Harmon's been such a good sport this whole time, we're going to let him participate.
I will stay focused.
Thanks, Harmon. So whether you're an existing business or a startup, any lender is always going to want to see
the 5 C's of credit.
That's right, Harmon. That's right. Capacity to repay may be the most critical of all 5 factors. The prospective lender will want to know exactly how you intend to repay the loan. The lender will also consider the cash flow from the business, the timing of the repayment, and the probability of repayment of the loan total.
Becoming bankable is really how healthy or viable a small business is. What we typically like to do as a banker is view the company's financials. Capacity is the ability to repay the debt. Capital is the amount of funds that you have personally to inject into the business. Typically, the bank would like to see a capital injection of 10 to 20%. Collateral is the assets you intend to pledge until the debt is repaid.
Collateral or guarantees are additional forms of security you can provide to the lender. Giving the lender collateral means that you're going to pledge an asset, probably your home, to the lender, so you'll have an agreement that if the loan isn't repaid, the collateral will stand in for you. Lenders will usually like to see that every loan be fully collateralized.
Conditions simply means how will you use the funds? Will you use the funds to purchase equipment? Will you use the funds to purchase real estate? Or will you use the funds to bridge the gaps between your accounts payables and your accounts receivables? Character is the ability to run and operate your business efficiently.
Character is the general impression that you make on this lender. The lender will form an opinion as to whether you are sufficiently trustworthy to repay this loan. And now here's a checklist of everything that we've discussed that you'll need to follow before you go and visit your local lender. A complete business plan that discusses how this loan will positively affect your business. A sources and uses list, essentially how much the entire project will cost, how much you're putting into it, how much money you'll need to borrow, and provide a list of how the funds will be spent, and be specific. A completed personal financial statement, 2 to 3 years of your tax returns, cash flow projections for 1 to 3 years, year-to-date financials if any exist, and if applicable, copies of leases, purchase agreements, partnerships agreements, and lastly, a completed loan application, and that'll be provided to you by the lender. And last but certainly not least, your credit score. Make sure you check this out before you visit your lender. Go to myfico.com and find your score. Think 700 and up.